Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to Blu-Roy Movies. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. It's a lovely day here today. I was going to say it's too nice to be stuck in the movie room, but it's never too nice to be in the movie room, is it? Today's the day we're going to have a look around the new movie library in the new room. How I've situated it all, how I've organised it. Just let you have a little peek round. Regular viewers will know how I've now got a new room just for my films. But if you're new to the channel, if you've just clicked on because you like the look of the thumbnail or something, I'll just give you a couple of minutes background. Yeah, my son of 24 years old, soon to be 25, he's recently moved out of home to set up home with his girlfriend, and he's vacated this room that he's lived in for pretty much the last 24 rooms. And for the first time ever, I've got a dedicated space for my films, which, as much as I miss my son, I do miss having him around. Don't get me wrong, that the little things we used to do together, just going to the shops at lunchtime, stuff like that, I really miss. But to soften the blow, I've been able to finally organise my films sort of how I like it. Well, I think it's how I like it. It's how I like it at the moment. I might change my mind as I go along, but we'll see. We'll see. Never say never, as James Bond said once, I believe. Yeah, so I've organised it now sort of how I want it. So I'll let you have a look round. If you are new, if you have just clicked on just to have a look at my film collection and yeah, have a look with me and hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more about my collection. My channel's all about me collecting my films. I really love collecting films, and not just talking about releases, but talking about films in general. I know a lot of channels concentrate on releases, but I like to talk about the films as well. I do top tens, and I always do a video at the end of the week with what I've been watching all week, which seems to have gone down well, which seems to be quite popular. People seem to like it, so you might like it too. So hit the subscribe button. It's no effort, it's one button. And come on, let's have a look around the movie room. Enough of this waffling. Right, we'll start off here. Finally got some room to put some posters up. I need to get some more posters. This is a poster that my friend Amin gave me, my French friend. If you ever read my comments and see conversations in French, it's with Amin. His English is terrible, so we have to converse in French. He always says that Dustin Hoffman and John Voight reminds him of him and I. And I think I'm supposed to be Dustin Hoffman because he always wears a daft hat. Scanning round here, regular viewers will know I'm not a very good big Grease fan, and I've been given Grease stuff as gifts for a laugh, mainly by my good friend Stuart. So I thought, why not? Let's display them. I've got an Only Fools and Horses shelf. Love Only Fools and Horses. The best ever British sitcom, in my opinion. We go down to this shelf here. I've got my Sony Classics collection. Just love them with the gold slip covers and the numbered slips. Yeah, I've got the whole collection of them. We go round to my BFI collection there. Love BFI. If I see them cheap, I'll just pick them up on the strength of being BFI. My Tottenham Hotspur calendar. Indeed, we finally won a trophy. It's been a long time. I was just a wee snip of a lad last time we won a trophy. Got a few DVDs behind. Moving down here to my sort of workstation where I plan my videos. And yes, it may surprise you, I do actually do a bit of planning sometimes. I know it might not feel like that. I'll put some box sets up there. Not really happy. Maybe I should find a different place for my box sets. What do you guys think? But yeah, got some decent box sets. Quite a few Blu-rays there that I've put into like plastic sleeves when I was struggling for space, but now that is not an issue. So one or two I may put back in cases. Homage to our good friend Sherlock Stewart. My tablet coming round here. Then I've got a little Clint Eastwood shelf. I'm after the Dirty Harry 4K. I need that. I'm gonna have to hunt out a copy. My favourite ever television programme is Minder, so I've got a bit of a Minder shelf going on. Then we come down and I've got a little James Bond shelf, all the Blu-rays. That set goes up to Spectre, so I've got a copy of Spectre on Blu-ray there. Then a copy of No Time to Die on 4K. And then my James Bond encyclopedia. Yeah, who doesn't love a bit of James Bond? Right, so coming along now. In this little case here, we have my indicator collection going down to my Criterion collection. I'd love to get some more Criterions. I haven't got that many really. And then my HMV Premium collection. And as you can see, we've got some space on the bottom there to grow it. I've got actually my baseball caps on the wall now, because regular viewers will realise I do like a baseball cap. I like to wear a cap. But I'm terrible for wearing them, getting home, taking them off and slinging them somewhere, and then they reappear sort of like weeks later when I found out where I slung them. Yeah, I've just refound my Coventry Blaze ice hockey cap, and I lost that for about 3 months. Right, next, shelving. And possibly my favourite part of the collection, my Eureka collection. I've got quite a big, extensive Eureka collection, as you can see. Nowhere near a full set. I haven't got a lot of the newer releases, and now pretty much what I'm chasing is heavily out of print. I've just ordered another one out of CX actually, which was long out of print, which I got for a decent price, so I'll let you see that on another pickups video soon. Then I go down there to Arrow Video Collection, Arrow Academy first, then the Arrow Video stuff there, and again I've got a little bit of space there, so that can grow. We're coming around to this corner. That pipe there is from when we had a new boiler. I'm hopefully going to get it trunked off at some point. This space here, I reckon I'm going to have my TV set up when I get my TV set up moved into here. And then I'm after sort of like a couch that converts to a bed for when my son and girlfriend come and visit. So hopefully they'll come and visit us. Right, now we're on to the A to Z titles. My shelving is a hodgepodge of different shelves. I know it doesn't look the best, but it's what I've collected over the years. This is the newest one I've bought actually, and I quite like it. And I'm tempted, but it's going to be a lot of work. I'm tempted to go all the way around with this shelving. I got it from Amazon. I think it was about 50 quid. 500. About 50 quid for it. But it does look kind of smart. And I'm calculating I'd probably need about another 10 to make it all the way around the room. So do I want to stick with what I've got, or do I want to go all with them? Do I want to like lay out another monkey just to have all the same shelves? I don't know. It's something I'm going to have to think about. But yeah, this is where the A to Z starts. This first shelf starts off with the numbered, then goes on to A, B, and I think we go down to D on this shelf. When I did start my channel, actually, I did shelf by shelf videos, That was like over 2 years ago, and I think my collection's evolved a lot since then. So would that be something you guys would like to see again? I'll restart doing my shelf by shelves, because I think my collection is a lot different, and also my audience is a lot different, because I've had a lot of new subscribers since I did them. Let me know down below, is that something you'd be interested in? Right, the next set of shelves, we go from D, start at downsizing, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, to the M's and The Machinist. That's a good film, The Machinist. I haven't seen that for a long time. It's due a rewatch. Here, this little case here, I've got my... That's what the wife bought me, a little Carol and Roy light that lights up. That's very nice. Here, I've got my Studio Canal collection, which I started about a year ago collecting them. I do like them. So I've put them in that little case. And as you can see, again, I've got some room to grow, which is always good. Next on to this, again, totally different bookcase. But never mind, I've got a little cat up there and the HMV nipper. Actually, I did actually just get this case, this bookcase. I got it from the local charity shop. It was knocked down from 50 quid to a fiver just because the slats at the back were hanging off. So I got it home. Did about the only DIY I'm capable of banging them back down with a few tacks, and it's good to go. So I was quite chuffed with that for a fiver. But yeah, here we go, from carrying on the M's with my Mad Max collection, and we go all the way down to the bottom there with Rosemary's Baby, another great film. And then we're on to the next books shelf, where we start with ours, and again a totally different bookcase. Run Fat Boy Run, which is actually the first ever Blu-ray I ever bought. And then we go down all the way to the Zeds with Zulu. Got a few Tottenham VHSs. Behind these, actually, I've got all my DVDs, as you can see. They're sort of hiding behind the Blu-rays. Yeah, I've only got, like, I say only, probably, this is like a collection for a lot of people. This bookcase is full behind the Blu-rays with DVDs, and also I've got them few that you saw over in my work corner. So yeah, that's the last of the A to Z's. Sounding American there, sure Jim will be happy. And then I've got one bookcase completely empty, ready for growth of the collection, which I'm very happy about. I've never had so much space available. So now I can buy and collect and not worry about where they go. Because I must admit, like the last probably year or so, I've had stacks of Blu-rays, like stacked up on top of the spaces here in no order. And it's, I wouldn't say it's affected my mental health, anything as serious as that, but it annoyed me, shall we put it that way. So it is lovely now to get everything where it should be, and pretty much, especially the Blu-rays, if you suggest a film out of my collection, I could now go straight to it, either in the alphabetical department or by the label it's released on. Yeah, so I'm really chuffed. Like I say, I miss my son. It's no substitute for having your kid at home, but your movies are your next best thing. So thanks for tagging along, having a watch. Any suggestions to how I might be able to improve it, let us know down below. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm quite happy with it, actually. I think I've done all right. I'll catch you guys at the weekend with the weekly watches. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of me talking about my film collection and the films I watch, which I'm banging on about, but yeah, it's important to talk about films as well and not just show off cases. Right, I'll catch you guys all later. Take care. Have a nice day. Enjoy the sunshine. Apply your sun cream. Don't drink too much beer. And I'll see you all later. Ta-ra.